In January of 2010, Haiti suffered a catastrophic earthquake in which more than 250,000 people died. The way it was reported, for some reason, really touched me very, very deeply. And I decided at that point I needed to get there somehow, even though I didn't have medical skills. The country itself has had a couple of centuries of bad government and extreme poverty. This earthquake has potentially moved it in a direction that may actually improve the country over the long term. Right now, it's still in the throes of trying to recover from the earthquake. But they have a new government. I think this is a president with good intentions. He wants to build a school system. He wants to build a road system, all the things that do not exist in this country. It's been a very, very rough go. And especially when you compare it to what goes on the other side of the island in Dominican Republic, which has been built and has people are lifted out of poverty and they are living decent lives. I found this group called the Vermont Haiti Project, a small group of volunteers out of the state of Vermont who have been down there for probably 10 to 20 years. They've started working with a couple of families. They've got an elementary school. They have put water filters in people's homes that actually had a huge impact because when cholera hit the country, the homes and the area where the water filters were put in was not touched. And now this latest effort is to build a vocational education school in the mountains in Grand Anse region, which is southwest of the country. It's only 125 miles from Port-au-Prince to this area, but it takes like 8 hours to get there because the roads are so bad. This is a region that has not had a public school system, has no basic infrastructure, no electricity, no running water, no trash pickup. There's just nothing, no infrastructure whatsoever in that area.
It's so important for me because I was here. I left because I didn't have anything to learn as a training in here. So I went to Port-au-Prince to learn and to do something, and I come back to help the other young to have a training for life.
Despagne Felix, who comes from that area and who himself has been somewhat successful, he has always wanted to create a school to teach people to read, to teach trades so people could create jobs and stay in their home region. He bought some land and he's building a school. And it's literally a block by block, brick by brick effort. When he has an extra $1, he buys a bag of sand, they run up to the town, they make a cinder block. It's that basic.
I hope that help the young and the community come back home to do things, to work, to have something to learn, to have a kind of some of work, some of them gonna have place to learn something, and some of them gonna help as a teacher too.
We brought Despagne to the area to try to raise awareness about the school and to hopefully get support. There are a lot of things people and organizations can do to support the school. They can partner with it, help raise money here for it. They can send people over to help build. We've been extremely fortunate. We've got an architect who is doing some pro bono designs for the community center, which is the central part of the school. Basically, we'd like to be able to send Despagne back with enough money to finish the dormitory and get started with the classrooms so that he can open in 2012.
My biggest dream for Duchity is have a good vocational school for all young in the community, so everyone have and know something to for the life is get better for this community.